So Clue 2 has just arrived. It's very exciting. I do know that I need a cable needle this week and that there are 4 sections because Stephen West did a post on Instagram last night telling us that. So it's going to be a lot of knitting again, but hopefully slightly more enjoyable. If there's any cast on and cast offs, I'm not playing. So yeah, I am going to get what I need to get done, and then I can settle down and do some knitting. So as I hoped, we are going to be increasing these side sections, which is fantastic. And we're picking up from here and doing 2 side sections. I am very excited about this. I've just turned it around so I can talk to you. So whenever the video for the clue drops, I'm always like, I'm not going to watch it unless I need to or I get stuck. And then I get the pattern and I start reading it. And then the first thing I do is I need to watch the video. Every time. I'm so glad he does the videos. He wasn't doing them when I first started doing these Mkals, and it definitely makes things easier now he's doing the videos. It's Colorpop time. Ooh, I'm excited to get to play with this one. And time for some twisted rib, which at one point I absolutely hated, but now I actually really like purling through the back loop, so I'm quite looking forward to this bit. So I've just picked up for the second wing, and this section is exactly the same as the first, but we are working it in the other direction, and therefore we are purling. But I think I'm going to cheat because going by the instructions is exactly the same. So all I'm going to do is when I get to the end of this purl row, I'm going to cut my yarn, slide my needles through, and then just knit it all. Because the only reason we're purling is so that this edge matches. The rest is just the garter and the twisted rib. So for the sake of one end to weave in, I'm gonna cheat. Because the sections are going to be exactly the same as what I've just done here. Yeah, 5 short row wedges and 4 twisted rib stripes. Starting with the same amount of needle stitches as we did, ending with the same amount of stitches as we started. So I don't mind purling, but if I'm doing a lot, and this will be a lot, it's going to hurt my hand more. So cheating it is. Just the last 3 stitches. So yeah, I'm just going to cut the yarn, slide the needle through, start again from this side, and then I can just knit it. So it's currently Saturday morning, and I've just started the second twisted rib section on this, which is technically the purl side, but I am knitting it. This is working out. It's working out fine. I was slightly paranoid at first that I was making the wedge in the wrong direction, but I'm not. It does match. So the thin end is here, thin end is here. So all I'm doing is the twisted rib section, I'm doing exactly as the pattern says for this side, and then when I get to the end of that section I break the yarn and I pull the needles through to the other side, and I just start knitting this garter section rather than purling it. And then when I get to the end of the short rows I knit the rib as the pattern says. And of course there's a cat. I've lost track of what row I'm on, but because the way I've been marking it, I've got another 4 rows before the next cable, and that doesn't seem right. That's my cable row there. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows between cables, and there should be 6 rows between cables. So that makes my next row a cable row. So my increases at the edges aren't going to be right, but it's fine. It's fine. So I've messed up the cables. They're not supposed to look like this. I'm getting my fronts and backs mixed up. So these are supposed to be the ones that sort of go out. And then this is like a twist rather than like a barley cord. I had to look at a picture. I'm debating whether I care. Because it's an awful lot of knitting to rip out and I'm running out of time. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to take back this row and then I'm going to... Oh, I can't be bothered to drop down. I'm going to take it out. I think I'm going to have to. Hang on. I'll figure this out in a bit. I don't have a lot of knitting time right this second because Mum's due over in a mo. So finally finished the first cable section after restarting it, and I've just picked up the stitches for the second one on this side. It is currently Tuesday afternoon, so I'm hoping to get most of this done tonight and hopefully get it finished tomorrow morning. So this video should hopefully be up tomorrow or Thursday morning at the latest. Fingers crossed. But yeah, it's getting easier now. It was just a bit of faffing about, I think, more than anything. It's finished. I found off. So it's Wednesday and it's about 5:15. So I have finished in time for clue 3, but I'm not going to rush to start clue 3. I'm going to have 2 full days off from playing with this shawl, I think. I need to spin up the rest of the yarn because I'm nearly out of both the main colour and the contrast colour. And so yeah, I'm going to have a break from the knitting. I'm not even going to look at clue 3. I'm not going to look at anything. So it'll be a nice surprise when I come back to it on Saturday. Hopefully I can have a good knitting day on Saturday with it. So yeah, I shall take some lovely pictures of this tomorrow morning and then get the episode out for you to watch. But yeah, it's quite Halloweeny looking, but I do like the cables. I'm wondering what finished size it's meant to be because I'm thinking maybe my yarn is a bit thicker. It's lovely though, it really is. So here we are at the end of clue 2. It is Friday morning, so I'm a couple of days late uploading this video. I am doing daily vlogs at the minute, so that's been taking up a bit of time as well. So yeah, so there'll be 2 videos going up on my YouTube channel today. So are you ready to see the results? When I find somewhere that I can actually lay this down flat, I'll take some nice pictures of it and put those in over the top as well. But yeah, here we go. So clue 2 was these 2 short row and twisted rib sections using our Colorpop colour for the first time. So this chartreuse is really singing out in this one here. So they're both the same. And then at the bottom, whoop, we've got these cable sections. And this was in our contrast colour. So yeah, so it's very difficult for me to get it all in to show you. It's really wide. There's something quite reptilian about mine. That might be the green, but these wing sections are definitely bat-like. I do like it though. I really do like it. That said, it was a bit of a challenging knitting week. I wasn't too well over the weekend, so even though these garter and short row sections were really nice and easy, lovely squishy garter, which is amazing in hand spun, I was slower knitting than I would have liked to have been. And I think it was also because I sort of thought It's just a little bit of garter and short rows, it won't take me too long. It did. And then I messed up my cables. I cable without a cable needle, and these are 8-stitch cables, so 4 passing over 4. They weren't charted, and I don't watch the videos like unless I have to. I watch the videos when I get stuck. So I ended up messing up which way I was twisting the cables, and they were all going in the wrong direction. So what I ended up doing was having to take out that section. Now I hadn't gone far, I'd only done the second cable row, so it wasn't a lot to take out, but it did put me behind a little bit. So it's Friday morning now, and Clue 3 is already out. I haven't even looked at it. I'm taking a couple of days off from the Mkal, so the next video for Clue 3 won't be going up in a week's time. It'll probably be going up in about 10 days time, so the final clue will already be out by the time I upload the next video. But I just want to give myself a little bit of more time on the next clue, just because I really do want to enjoy the knitting of this. I think that's kind of important, rather than just rushing it through it to get to the videos. So yeah, here we have Clue 2 done. Do I look like a dragon? I feel like a dragon. I have wings. Thank you so much for watching. Please do give this video a like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You can catch up on the daily goings on daily vlogs at the moment, and we have a spin along going on in our Discord group and on Instagram with this hashtag that I will pop on the screen. I'm going to leave you here for this week. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in about 10 days time. Bye my friends.